The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. Longman Simplified English Series. Read by Kanitha Silat. Chapter 20. The Trial of Potter. Tom soon began to wonder why his long-for holiday was not as exciting as he had hoped. The circus came after it had gone. The boys had a circus of their own, in tents made of old lungs. The price of admission was their 3 pence for boys and 2 for girls. After 3 days, their circus was given up. There were some boys and girls parties, but they were so full and delightful that they only made the emptiness between handle to bear. Baking treasure was away with the parents, and so there was the bright side to life anywhere. Tom fell ill when he had recovered and wandered down the street and found Jim Harris acting as John in a court. Tom paused and showed him he was trying a cat for murder in the presence of the victim, a bird. Murder was a chief subject of conversation in the village, for the murder trial came on in course. Tom took Hank aside to have a talk with him. It would be a relief to answer his tongue. Moreover, he wanted to assure himself that Hank had not betrayed a secret. Hank, have you told anybody about that? About what? You know? Oh, of course I haven't. Hank, they couldn't force you to tell, could they? Force me tell? Why, if I want that half-bred devil to kill me, they could force me to tell. As twilight drew on, they found themselves hanging about the neighborhood of the little person, and they did as they had often done before. They gave Potter some tobacco and messed through the bars. They felt very cowardly and tasteless with Potter say, "You have been very good to me, boys. I often say to myself, I used to make all the boys kind of things and show them the best fishing place and boyfriends them when I could, and now they have forgotten me when I'm in trouble." But Tom hasn't, and hasn't shaken hands. Yours will come through. They have helped me a lot, and they help me more if they could. Tom went home miserable, and his dreams that night were full of horrors. The next day and the day after, the hunt about the crowd and the end of second day, the village talk was Leskin Joe's evidence stood firm and unshaken, and that there was not the least doubt what the jury verdict would be. Tom was out late that night and came to bed through the window. He was in state for God's excitement. It was hours before he got to sleep. All the village folk to the court the next morning, for this was to be a great day. After a long wait, the jury took their place. Soon afterwards, Potter, pale and timid, was brought in and seat where all curious eyes could stare at him. No less notable was Leskin Joe's evil face. Then the judge and the sheriff arrived, the usual whispering among and lawyers and gathering together the people followed. These details and the compelling detail gave an impressive sense of expectation. Now, a witness was called who said that he found Potter watching in a stream at an early hour on the morning when the murder was discovered, and that he immediately escaped away. After some questioning, the lawyer for the prosecution said, "Examine the witness." The lawyer for the defense said, "I have no question to ask him." The next witness described the finding of the knife near the body. The lawyer for prosecution said, "Examine the witness." "I have no question to ask him," Porter lawyer replied. A third witness swore that he had often seen the knife in Porter's possession. "Examine the witness." Porter's lawyer refused to question him. The face of the audience began to show annoyance. Did his lawyer mean to throw away the prisoner's life without an effort to save him? Every detail of what occurred in the graveyard that memorable morning was described by trustworthy witnesses, but none of them was cross-examined by Porter's lawyers. The lawyer for the prosecution now said, "By the oath of citizenhood is above suspicion, we have shown beyond all possibility of doubt that this awful crime was committed by the prisoner." A groan escaped from Porter as there was a painful silence in court. The lawyer for the defense lost and distressed. The judge, "Your Honor, in our remarks at the opening of trial, we show that we intend to prove that the prisoner did his fearful deeds well under the influence of things we have changed our mind. We shall not offer that excuse." Turning to the clerk, he said, "Call Tom Sawyer." Everyone in court looked both amazed and surprised. Tom, looking later frightened, rose and took his place upon the stand. He swore the oath. "Thomas Sawyer, where were you on the 17th of June, about the hour of midnight?" Tom glanced up at Leskin Joe's iron face, and his tongue refused to move. The audience listened breathless to the words would not come. After a few moments, however, the boy got a little of strength back and managed to put enough of it into his voice to make part of the court hear. "In the graveyard, the telephone. Louder, please. Don't be afraid, you were." "In the graveyard." A scornful smile passed across Leskin Joe's face. "Were it anywhere near house, William Grave?" "Yes, sir." "Speak of a telephone order. How near were you?" "As near as I am to you." "Were you hither or not?" "Hither." "Where?" "Behind the tree on the edge of the grave." Leskin Joe gave a slight start. "Did you carry anything there with you?" Tom hesitated and looked confused. "Speak out, my boy. What did you take there?" "Only a dead cat." There was some laughter, which the judge said, "There we shall produce the remains of the cat and evidence. Now, my boy, tell us everything that occurred. Tell it in your own way. Don't omit anything and don't be afraid." Tom began hesitatingly at first, but soon his words flowed more and more easily. With part lips and audience listened to troubled tale, and as the doctor brought boiled down, and Porter felt Redskin Joe jump with the knife and clutch as quick as lightning. The half-breed sprang towards and window threw his way through all who tried to stop him, and was gone. Tom was hero once more, the pet of the old and the envy of the young. His name was even printed for the village newspaper. Report the past he has played. Tom's days were days of glory, but his nights were seasons of horror. Redskin Joe was present in all his dreams, and always with fatal gleam in his eye. Nothing could pressure the boy to go out of door after sunset. Poor Hat was in the same state of terror, for Tom had told the whole story to lawyers, and night before the tale, and had feared that his share in the method might be found out. Since Tom's conscience has driven him to betray his old heart's confidence in the human race has particularly vanished. During the day, Porter's gratitude made Tom feel that he had spoken, but at night he wished that he had said nothing. Rewards were offered. The country was scarce, but Redskin Joe was not far. The day went so slowly by, and each day Tom felt a little less at first.